think all of us inherently started off of passion, and now it's making us money. So I want to continue to develop the passion. So that's just like a point for me. On the 14th, I want to have a dreaming/planning meeting for 2021. What are like reevaluating goals, and then just kind of like moving from there, like what it's looking like, what it's going to take for us to not only maintain but like continue to grow. Yeah, so the 7th I want to do budget, the 14th I want to kind of do journaling.
All right. Today is the day that I'm working on the title track for the project. It's called Still Dreaming, in case you didn't know that yet. And walking through the tundra. I'm looking forward to it. Working with Joe at Miller Street Studios, a prolific engineer and producer. Joe's a great dude. And that's it. See you in a second.
Heard that a lot, like in the West Loop, they have, but not so much in like Pilsen in this area. But yeah,
man, the cop next door to me told me, he said it's kids from ages 11 to 17 doing it.
Really?
Yeah, he said they're young, and he was in the car with one of them, and the little dude was like, "I'll be out tomorrow because they ain't gonna try me because I'm underage." Like that's their mentality.
Man,
it's crazy, bro, and they just popping people, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's the person that it happened to over here, they said they left their car outside for, it was literally a minute. And no keys in it, nothing, and they got it.
Dang.
In a minute? Like,
wait,
they had to be exaggerating.
They
like,
hot-wired that joint?
I guess.
Like, dang.
They said, yeah, they just double parked outside their place, ran in real quick. A minute later, ran out, the car was gone.
Oh my gosh. They might have got repoed.
That's what everybody was asking. Like, are you sure you didn't get towed? They're like, well, we couldn't have got towed that quick.
Oh my gosh.
Unless a tow truck was like sitting there waiting, and then.
Man, that's some reality show stuff right there, where they swoop in with the camera and get you quick. Gotta get out before we get shot.
It does sound like a repo.
Man.
Repo guys will go quick.
I just thought it'd be cool to let people know a little bit about your studio and what you do.
Obviously, every song is different. With this song, we've got like a kick and an 808. So usually that's where I'll start, is getting the kick and the 808 to play nice together, and getting them to sit well. A lot of times they can be competing. From there, I go into the rest of my percussion, snares, hi-hats, stuff like that. For the most part, usually again, these samples that were used were pretty good, so I don't have to do too much, unless you get some other stuff that's not, maybe the samples are a little dirty, you got to clean them up a little bit. But for the most part, you don't have to do too much. It's more so, hey, do I want the snare to maybe smack a little harder? Once I get my drums all set up, I'll move into the instruments, and in this track we got he's got 3 different samples. One thing I like doing, especially in this track, what I did a lot of is spatial processing with the samples. I'll give a little plug. I'm not sponsored by this company or anything like that, but I really like this Dr. MS spatial processor by Matthew Lane. This thing is awesome. I use it on lots of stuff. Just recently gotten into it, but this thing is really cool with being able to manipulate the stereo field or the mid-side, just the whole spatial field, the depth, the stereo image, all that. So